Your dream vacation to Turkey starts from rupees 79,999 only with GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
Hello and welcome to Galatta Plus. In this video review episode, we are going to be talking about Nikhil Nagesh Bhat's super focused Kill. The film is a gleeful treat for lovers of gory action thrillers. Ever since the Hindi film industry started bringing in action choreographers from Hollywood and South Korea, the standard for stunts has gotten increasingly better. It also helps that a good part of the budget is being set aside for these set pieces. But even by those standards, Nikhil Nagesh Bhat's Kill stands apart. For one, it is a pure, super focused genre thriller set in a train. But this is not the burning train, brave attempt though that was for Hindi cinema in 1980. That was a thali meal masala movie with a bit of this, with a bit of that, hoping to have something for everyone. It had a whole bunch of top-rung stars, it had a love story, it had one of R.D. Burman's best qawwalis, it had a woman in labor, it had a school teacher and her students, it had a smuggler. Kill has many characters too, but it zooms in on the smuggling angle alone. A bunch of dacoits board the train and the good guys have to battle it out with the bad guys. So much of Kill is such a razor-sharp technical achievement that let's first talk about the good guys behind the scenes. The cinematographer Rafe Mahmood, the editor Shiv Kumar Pandikar, the action directors C. Young-oh and Parvez Sheikh, the sound designer Subhash Sahu, who creates an entire range of squelchy sound effects for the numerous ways in which human flesh can be hacked and mutilated, and above all, the blood splatter specialist whose name I didn't quite catch. Blood is the leading man, leading woman of Kill. It spills, it spurts, it forms little puddles, it congeals, it peeks through knife wound gashes. The film is a treat for lovers of gore. And visually, because of the nature of train compartments, much of the action takes place in a corridor strip. We seem to be watching a movie made in some kind of vertical cinema scope with the sides blocked off by berths. This adds a crucial sense of claustrophobia. The good guys on screen are NSG commandos Amrit, that's Lakshya, and Viresh, played by a very effective Abhishek Chauhan, who shows that sidekicks can be more than a chalk outline. Amrit loves Tulika, played by the very expressive Tanya Maniktala. She manages to make a line as flat as "Humko tumhare saath jeena hai" sound like the most romantic declaration on the planet. But a stern, super powerful, super controlling father who does not know about Amrit, he has other plans for her marriage. Throw in a younger sister and the train, and you practically have the recipe for DDLJ. There's a meta-analysis waiting to be written on how Kill essentially plunges a knife into the spirit of DDLJ and that generation of 3-hour happily ever after romances. There's also a reference to Mohabbatein. I'll not go there, but I had a very nice time thinking about this angle. Even the running time is butchered. This is just 1 hour and 45 minutes. All the main characters plus assorted extras board the train and all hell immediately breaks loose. The devil in chief is funny, as in Snake, a poisonous counter to Amrit even in name, and Raghav Juyal plays him with a superb mix of cockiness and casualness. You look at him and he's no one's idea of a villain, but when he speaks, you see the venom in him. Kill is not the kind of movie with much time for character flourishes, but the little touches, they work, like making the hero a man of few words and funny, a man who just won't stop talking, or making Tulika's father slowly get an idea of her and Amrit in the midst of all the mayhem. Or you could even talk about reflecting the generational gap between the older and younger dacoits. Not everything works as well. A small sentimental flashback with Amrit and Tulika has the effect of seeing a teddy bear on a barbed wire fence. The few stabs at old school dialogue feel odd. About the bandits, Amrit says, "Utrenge zarur, lekin dusron ke kandhon par." As in, they'll get off the train, sure, but as corpses. The Sholay-like line, remember there it was "Baap ke kandhon par bete ka janaza." This line feels as awkward here as the background track that goes "Jako rakhe saiya." Why bring in a reference to the Almighty in this godless, nihilistic universe where as many good guys die as bad ones? And the hero needed to have had a little more attitude. Lakshya has smooth, good looks, but he's unable to infuse much character into the part. Considering that Kill is basically Die Hard on a train, it's hard not to think of an actor like Bruce Willis, who has 100 backstories carved on his face. Sometimes, and especially in such films, you don't need character writing. The right casting itself is enough. Yes, Kill is derivative. If you are of my generation, you'll recall something like Von Ryan's Express. If you're younger, you'll probably think of something like the newer version of The Taking of Pelham 123. But what it does, the film does very, very well. The interval shocker is rock solid, though I wish they had done away with the sentimental music and retained the techno feel of the score. There's a thrilling robotic video game quality to the cyclical nature of events. Good guys killed, bad guys killed, good guys killed, bad guys killed. And even when the action gets a bit repetitive, what fuels the film is the fury, the intensity, the two men being slammed together by a third, an eye being pierced like a bullseye target, a cheek being carved like a slice of cake. Kill makes no apologies for being what it is, a violent genre piece, and its achievement is that it gets to its goal with very little flab. And that's it about Kill. If you like this video review, do subscribe to Galatta Plus and see you soon at the movies.
Hola! Your dream vacation to Turkey starts from rupees 79,999 only with GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.